What's up, everybody? Yes, I'm back at it again with Pick a Side, and this time it's been a long time since I've done a Pick a Side. Yes, guys, the main event for Great Balls of Fire, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. Now, it's been pretty much a long overdue battle and a perfect match for the WWE. Yes, it's been pretty much a dry season in wrestling, and to tell you the truth, this could pick things up in a huge way. Now, who would I want to see get the victory or something else? Now, most people lean toward Brock Lesnar, but I lean towards Samoa Joe because Joe has done a lot more in wrestling than Brock Lesnar. Because Brock, who left the WWE years ago, then came back, and yes, he got some most notable matches with Triple H, John Cena, and yes, The Undertaker and Goldberg, and yes, he finally got his rep as the baddest wrestler there is, but still not a serious opponent that been around this for a long, long time. And Joe's been that type of guy who been in the business for years. And I mean, with John Cena, AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, Sting, Bully Ray, and so many others, this is the perfect match for Brock. Brock needs this kind of match as well because remember, Joe took on the worst and took on the best, and I mean, Joe has unleashed the fury that no other wrestler cannot endure much of. Still, this is the perfect match for Brock. This is the perfect match for Joe. But if I had to pick one victor out of this match than anybody, I give it to Joe for a lot of reasons. And he won multiple titles than Brock, multiple respect from every wrestler in the Indies and up to now. And yes, it's high time that this battle will put Joe as the top superstar in the WWE, and I think this will be great for Joe. And yes, Brock needs this match to solidify his superstar status and immortality. He already done beat so many others, but who do you think will win? Leave it in the comments and see who will win this particular fight. But still, my money is on Samoa Joe because not only I'm a guy, he's my kind of wrestler, but he is perfect for wrestling. Okay, I look at the Big Show's high school pick. I'm like, wow, that ain't no Big Show. I mean, that's like a whole nother person. I mean, Big Show through the years, I mean, wow. I know he's like one big cuss, but never looked like the Big Show to me. He's more like somebody else, like another person. But still, I could tell that has Big Show in his eyes, though. But nonetheless, that is wow. Then now, that's like wow. Like the Big Show had a son or a twin, but wow. Okay, I look at the Miz picks. I mean, nothing changed except for the hair, the tan, and a little bit of the attitude. But still, he been a jerk since day one. And ever since Kofi Kingston knocked the taste out of his mouth, I'm like, well, at least he knocked the jerk off of him. But yep, how do that his wife can relate to this jerk? As for Randy Orton, not much here except for the ink. Yeah, just a beard and everything, but still, nothing much changed out of Randy Orton. Just the same. He just got a little older, you know, nothing wrong. I had no put downs on Orton or whatsoever, but still, Orton got older, wiser, and more venomous as ever. He beat down the best, the worst, even the darkness and the weird, but still, Orton hadn't changed much except for the ink on his body. So Orton the same dude since high school. So next, when the Hardcore Legends high school pick, I mean, wow. I mean, got the same look a little bit, but a little more chunkier and yeah, entirely no front teeth. But still, I look at his high school pick. I mean, how can you resemble a Hardcore Legend more like, you know, the 1970s supermodel? I mean, wow. Mick Foley high school pick, he looked like, wow, a whole different person before, you know, the Hardcore Legend became the Hardcore Legend. I mean, wow. I mean, Mick will get the ladies real easily, but wow. I mean, years and years of punishment. I mean, how can it be more of a sexy beast become well, the baddest man in wrestling at his time. I mean, wow. But still, I'm a Mick Foley guy too. I mean, Mick done it all. I mean, Dude Love, Mankind, Cactus Jack. But still, that's Mick Foley. And I gotta say, Mick Foley, you look good in his high school years, dude. I mean, no arguing from my end. Still, Mick, I gotta say, that's kind of cool. And got a little bit more hardcore, but yeah, it's old Mick with that smile. Mrs. Foley's boy looked kind of dope. Wow, another one that have not changed one bit. I gotta say, Naomi looks darling when she was in high school. I mean, wow. Just a little more glow. There you go. I mean, there's no argument from my end. I mean, I gotta like the glow though. But man, her high school picture, she's like happy and still happy. That shine looks good then up to now. For the SmackDown's Women's Champion, Naomi looks kind of hot then, hot now. But hey, I don't want to mess that glow too much. It's just that it's one of the Usos probably enjoy. I don't want to touch that, but if I would, I'll smack that too. Oh my god, I mean, Seth Rollins' high school pick, I mean, I'm still clowning. I mean, that ain't Seth Rollins. I mean, he look like Faz's cousin who just came back from, I mean, a 1970s party. I mean, oh my god. I mean, I ain't trying to diss Seth, but this is just not him. I mean, Seth was like a skinny run, but with muscle, but that ain't Seth. I mean, I'll be like, no way. I mean, Seth was a high school pick. Man, I am not trying to diss Seth, but that ain't Seth Rollins. That's more like Faz's sexier and most loose cousin around the block. I mean, he know how to hold it down, but that ain't Seth. I mean, it could be Seth. I mean, I seen Seth more like, you know, more like the loose cannon, but this is not Seth. He more like Dude Love in his era. I mean, no way ain't Seth Rollins, guys. But man, that's one big difference. Seth now wins by a mile, but his high school pick, no way. That ain't Seth Rollins. No way. I'm sorry, but I gotta say, you barely look like him now, but that high school pick, oh no, he ain't. Okay, Kofi Kingston hasn't changed much at all. I mean, hair-wise, you know, I mean, from hair-wise to the look, I mean, he hasn't changed not one bit. I mean, I see some pics that looks the same to now, but wow. From the hairstyle to everything, I mean, Kofi looks like he hasn't changed one bit. I mean, he still look like, you know, wow. Day one from freshman high school, but still, I had nothing bad to say about Kofi at all. Kofi still Kofi Kingston. I mean, younger to older. I mean, wow, nothing changed out of Kofi. So Kofi survived my my thoughts. Wow, Charlotte hasn't changed much either, but still, I mean, she's hot then and still hot now. I mean, the daughter of the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I mean, she had became the most strongest woman in wrestling so far. I mean, skillful, powerful, natural ability. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Charlotte. I mean, back in high school, she must be like the queen of North Carolina. I mean, she done it all. Gymnastics, weightlifting. I mean, this girl is what wrestling needs, and still, wow. In her high school pick, nothing much at all. I mean, she got older, wiser, and stronger. I mean, following her big brother's footsteps. I mean, Charlotte is, without a shout-out, have not changed one bit either. I mean, stronger, disciplined, and more agile. I mean, for the daughter of the Nature Boy himself, I had nothing bad to say. I mean, wow. Nothing changed here, so I can say, wow. I kissed her lovely hand and say, you look lovely, my queen. I wish you were with me in my dreams, too. Whoa. I mean, who would have thought this spunky little troublemaker is her, wow. Alexa Bliss, high school pick. She looks like she'd become the next lady who be up for Wall Street or the Pentagon, but wow. What a big difference. I mean, you can tell that she was like blonde then, really blonde now, nicer then, bitchier now. I mean, wow. I mean, who would have thunk that that's Alexa right there and looking more very different and not the bodybuilder version of her. I mean, not even a wrestling look then. I mean, whew. I thought she'd be like all up in Washington doing some things or doing Wall Street kind of things, but never in a million years that is Alexa Bliss then. I mean, I could have pictured it even on Facebook. Everybody said, whoa, I can take her because she's the same girl. Yeah, but still, I'm like, that ain't Alexa. I mean, no way. But never in a million years that is Alexa Bliss. I mean, two different versions, like before and after, but I mean, I thought, wow, that ain't no way that's Alexa Bliss. But yeah, I mean, I've seen so far a lot different then and now, but wow. Alexa Bliss, I mean, hot now, business type then. I mean, whew, thank God we could clear that thought up real quickly. Huggers then, huggers now. Huggers then, huggers now. Same girl then, same girl now. Bayley is Bayley. I mean, despite the hair going to the side or back, she hasn't changed one freaking bit. I gotta say, I'm a huggers guy, and I gotta say, Bayley looked like her high school pick just a little bit, but still, I'm a huggers guy. I like huggers back then and up to now, and I just gotta love that same smile that made her what she is today. Huggers for life. Wow. Roman looked like Roman a little bit without the beard and with the beard. I mean, there's nothing much changed either, but who would have thunk that Roman Reigns looked like, well, nothing changed at all. I mean, Roman's Roman. I mean, the guy got all that game from his family. I cannot argue about it. Roman Reigns is still Roman Reigns, so I have nothing bad or good to say, but Roman is Roman. Ooh, yeah. Who would have thunk that is a whole completely different person back in the day from the late, great Macho Man Randy Savage. I mean, his high school pick, I mean, whoa, a complete different person up to his legend back in the 80s and 90s. Who would have thunk it? Macho Man Randy Savage looks so completely different back in the day. I'm like, wow. That ain't Macho Man Randy Savage, but yes, it is Macho Man Randy Savage. I mean, the style, the look in his eyes, I mean, yes, guys, the Macho Man helped round it up for me, but still, who would have thought the legendary Hall of Famer was immortalized back then up to, you know, back to where he's a legend himself. Macho Man Randy Savage has, well, completely shocked me in so many ways. Still, the Macho Man, if you're here, I gotta say, your high school picks, wow, was a lot different from everybody else's. And there you have it, y'all. Which WWE superstar have the better high school pick than anybody? I mean, leave it in the comments. I like to see y'all leave which one that grab you more and be more shocking to y'all. I like to see that. But also, like the earlier segment, I like y'all's comments to see who wins between Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Which wrestler that grabs you more? Just leave all the comments. I'll reply to y'all as soon as I can. Follow me on my social media, guys, because I like to hear y'all's comments and more.